I'm just a guy who plays games, and I am pretty excited to get going with XCOM today. I gotta say, after 2 episodes of fiddling around with things, learning video software and other things, hoy, I'm gonna be glad to just start playing. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that I've figured out how to do, and I'm glad I did, but now I think we've got smooth sailing going forward. Plus, this is the part of where the game really starts to open up. We start to get a little more choices going, forge our own path a little bit more, and I'm really excited to see some of the squaddies starting to get leveled. So, let's get going. Last time, I believe we assigned the engineer to clearing the machinery. One thing I didn't mention before, when you clear these rooms, you actually get supplies out of it, and clearing alien machinery also gives you alien alloys. You can see up here, there's a little counter for alloys. Those are really useful for weapon upgrades. We're really going to need them later on, and I think it's good that we're starting to dig on that. But, basically, I think we're just ready to head back to the globe and see what's going on.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
And I completely forgot that we had 10 minutes of video to watch. Well, there you go. In case it wasn't clear, because in episode 1 I skipped all the introductory videos, the greatest asset that was stolen is the commander, which is basically the guy playing the game. The storyline makes that person an old commander that's returned to lead the charge. And in this case, that's me. Go figure. Alright, so we have found a new resistance faction, and they will give us covert ops that we can do.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
And we now know where Nightblade hangs out. So you can see, there's Nightblade. And when you take any of the missions in areas that are marked with that little symbol, there's a random chance she'll show up and just mess with you. Which is frustrating. Yeah. Alright, let's get going here though. I think we were looking for supplies, and I think that still makes the most sense. There's nothing we can do about her right now. That's the black site. We're not ready for that yet.
Avenger plotting new course.
Off we go.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
So the Guerrilla Tactics School lets us do a couple of things. First, we can get new combat tactics. Of course, they're all grayed out right now because I don't actually have enough supplies or rank or whatever to get any of these, but we'll return to that later. The second thing it lets you do is it lets you take a rookie, any old rookie, and train them to be what you want. Now, usually that's a really good idea. For the purposes of this video, though, I may just rely on random assignment for a little further. Yeah. Well, I'll think about that. I kind of feel bad just telling my friends what to be. I'd like them to choose their own fate. So that's built. There's nothing really specific we can do with it right now, except start training people into specific classes. So we'll just head back to the globe.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome.
Though it is intriguing.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
So now we've discovered resistance communications, lets us build radios, which is good. Lets us build a comm center in the ship, which means we can contact more areas on the globe, which is also good. We have made a breakthrough on resistance ring construction. Alright. That's good. The resistance ring is the thing that lets you do the covert actions, so we'll research that. We'll take the opportunity to research it more quickly.
Working at the Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Wow, Tigan. So I was just taking a moment to look at the classes I have so far, to see if there's anything in particular I need to add to the mix. But I've actually got a pretty good spread here, so I will indeed
You've got to clean them. Commander,
leave people.
we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Leave people to choose their own fates. Anyway, you can see now that we have the...
I am no ordinary servant of the Elders.
Jeepers.
I do not require the tactical insights you once provided these lesser beings.
Yeah, I don't require
As
your
you will
interruptions.
see, I am quite versed in battle.
You can see that now we've got these connections to the other areas around us. That means we can make contact with them for a cost, and contact the resistance cells in those areas, expands sort of our network and gives us more income overall. For now, we continue to look for those supplies. And you see, as we clear these things, we get rewards like 28 supplies, which is nice. Alright, if I remember correctly, clearing that out frees up an engineer to help with this and clear it out more quickly. Yep, so that's what we're going to do.
Strategic resource located.
Oh, okay. So we can go here to get some special grenades and ammo, which I'm always a fan
Avenger
of.
plotting new course.
Typically you need the proving grounds to be built in your ship in order to create those.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach!
Your
signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you!
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again!
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Well, let's give the word,
Our next
shall we?
operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Yeah, as I said, there's a chance she may get involved. We'll see how that
Setting
goes.
course for the West Asian Corridor.
I'm also going to be really tempted to take in a bunch of rookies just to level them up, but honestly, we need to get some levels on some people so we can up our squad size. So, we will take some experienced people and some rookies, and we'll see what we can do. Just going to take a look at who else is available here. None of these guys have bombs yet. Too Tall is tired. Everybody's tired. That's what the issue is. Alright. Well, I guess it's 2 rookies and 2 experienced people. From left to right, you all don't know. Sorry, I was thinking I was starting with Deliverance there. This is Scott Bedhead M. Scott's an old high school friend of mine who he basically every day decided whether or not he'd show up to high school. He was infamous for sleeping in and sleeping right through school. Thus the nickname Bedhead. He's gone on to great things, by the way, but, you know. Next up is Dave Deliverance S. We all know and love him. He's cut a few things down for us already. Next up, Neil Skater B, who is our first sniper in the field, which I'm gonna like. And finally, we've got Victor Dominator D. Vic is a friend of mine from my early days in the workforce. He and I played a lot of racquetball together. I think I spent the first 6 months consistently losing to the guy. I don't think I won a single game. But I stuck in there and finally started to win a few here and there. This is another one where I've got to say the model is really good. Like, that looks like Vic, I gotta say. Alright, let's get this mission going.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
And if you're wondering why I didn't bring Outrider, she was selected first originally before I put Bedhead in the mix. She's bonded with Smiley now, and I tend to think that it's a good idea just to leave her unwounded and not tired until Smiley's ready to go, and then the two of them can go together.
Just picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it, and protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and neutralize all hostile contacts. One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
So they've slightly modified the retaliation missions. Used to be you'd just have to run around, kill the aliens, and try to save the civilians by getting near them. This particular scenario, you've got to get your squad over here to help this group of civilians, and then there's going to be another group. And they have a couple of resistance fighters with them who will shoot aliens who get close. It's an interesting change. Also, used to be you just needed to save, you can see over here, 0 out of 6. We need to save 6 civilians. There's 19 civilians alive, 0 dead. Those numbers are going to change fast, believe me. Used to be the objective was just to save the civilians. Now, as you save each civilian, they also represent extra income for your group month to month. And you may see the messages for that. So that's another little twist they added, which is kind of nice. Alright, well, Rangers lead the charge, yeah?
That's affirmative.
Let's see where we can get here. Just waiting to be flanked, though, I'm telling you. It's over there. Okay.
On it!
You may note that I'm moving the sniper last. That's because if I uncover something, he may be in a position to shoot it from where he's standing, which can be helpful. I'm gonna put Dominator down
Get it
here.
covered.
Normally I'm not a fan of losing my height, but gives him a chance to look over here.
Got it.
And there you see why that might be handy. So it's nice that the Resistance is doing a bit of our work for us, but you can't get too cocky about that. Now, let's see. Oh, we've got a shot on him, but it is a bad one. Okay. I wonder if we move Dominator up. I don't think we've got range for the grenade, but...
I'm on the move.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, just a hair further. Come on, come on. Well, it might take out some of the cover. Think about that. Okay, let's see what we can do with Deliverance here. Like where he's gonna end up.
Headed there now.
There we go. Okay, so this might even take the sectoid out. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. If not, it may at least remove some of his cover. Okay, so Deliverance cannot quite get there with the sword. And he's got no target from these locations except there. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Resistance guys take him down. I'm gonna move the Ranger down here so he's ready for these guys next turn.
Moving out.
just gonna take the shot here. It's not a good chance to hit. I also don't think these guys are gonna break cover though. Well, just in case they do, put him on Overwatch. We'll take the shot with him. Not a good chance. And we missed. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, and he did break cover. Look at that. And a miss from the Dominator.
Enemy is still up.
At this stage, they tend to go for the civilians first, which is helpful.
They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
But also makes it hard to save the civilians. And the resistance fighters, for that matter. Okay, that's one guy down. Now, let's get a different angle of view here. So, Dominator can move up here, and I think we're good to toss a grenade.
Moving.
Now, I can hit this guy and take him out right away, or I can hit him and take out the cover. And that's what I'm game to do.
This is for you.
Which should give Skater a good chance to knock him down. Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
And then Deliverance. Oh, can't get there. Unreal. Alright, what do we got here? Oof, not good. I thought for sure I'd be able to get that far. Just short of it. That's crummy. Alright. Let's swing around here so we're that much closer. And I don't think he's going to break cover this time either, so let's give it a shot. No.
Get it together.
Okay, finally, Bedhead.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And we'll put him on Overwatch just in case that happens. But we missed. How did we miss? Oh well. That's XCOM. And you may note, I'm doing a really poor job saving civilians right now. Wow.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
And it just occurred to me what I'm overlooking here. Yeah, they're gonna break cover and go for the civilians, and I just wasn't even thinking about that, which was silly.
Okay.
Alright, come on, Bedhead. Oh, really?
Adjusting sights.
You disappoint me, my friend. Let's see if we can finish it off a different way. I'd like Skater to be able to get a little closer. Got more people to save over there, or at least pretend to save. There we go.
Target eliminated.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
And I saved one civilian. That could have gone better.
Got it covered.
Okay. So we're just gonna move
need to ask twice.
Ooh, nice shot by the Resistance. In the past, I might have been standing right beside that truck when it exploded, but I've gotten a little better at not standing around for those things.
On the move!
Alright, we've got to make tracks. Let's see. Oh, we can get some high ground with Skater, which might be useful, or might just make him a target. Jump up there for now and see what happens. Okay. Get Dominator up here so we can see what's over the ridge. And the answer is nothing we can shoot at. Okay. Just gonna advance with him. We need to get forward fairly quickly here to support these civilians, so rapid movement is the name of the game right now.
We've got admin here.
And you can maybe see how it gets tough to save the civilians. Oh ho ho! That was lucky. I'll take it. Well, there's the opposite of luck, eh? That was good too, though. So, not in a position to support yet. Which is unfortunate. Thinking no matter where I go, I won't have a target. Yeah.
On the move.
Okay. If I wait one more turn, well, I can get over there and take a shot. If I move there now, I'm just a target. Although, you know,
Affirmative, moving out.
on the off chance that he wants to shoot me instead of civilians, that could be alright. Whoops! And then he runs right in there. Okay, but Skater has a line on a lot of these guys. Nice. Let's do it. Beautiful.
Got him.
Okay. And then we've got Deliverance back here, eh?
Headed there now.
So that gives us a flanking shot on this guy. He's got no cover. And we'll take it. Nice.
Nailed him.
And then that is a shock guy. Basically, they've got little shock swords. He's gonna run at me and try to hurt me with it. Pretty much guarantee it. Cover doesn't matter much when they do that, but if I fall back here,
Order confirmed. On the move.
I should have a nice overwatch shot on him. Nope. Keep forgetting, they're going for the civilians. And I said I knew how to play this game. That was good. If we can drop that guy, I've only got one more to worry about. Yeah, there we go. And Skater's got the shot, but Skater's out of ammo. And a pistol just isn't going to get that far. So, not a lot he can do right now. Dominator can head over here, which may give him a better chance to hit. Let's give it a shot. Nice! Not a kill, but not bad.
Closing on target
Same
position
thing.
now.
Or I could just finish it with the grenade. You know what? In the interest of saving the civilians, I'm just gonna take them out.
Boom!
I may lose some loot doing this, but and there's the nasty surprise for you. One of the civilians has turned into an alien monster because he was in disguise. So, let's get Bedhead down there, scope it out for us. And he does not see the alien. Oh, now that's interesting. Where is he? Alright, we'll put him in Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And Skater is going to move forward here.
Heading there now.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting him to jump out there. Oh, Bedhead, come on!
Missed! We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
These things are fairly easy to hit. They're a little harder to actually drop.
Roger that.
If I do this right, I might be able to get Bedhead a promotion.
On my way.
Because Skater can run up and use his pistol. Take the killing shot. Or not.
Ammo out!
Alright, well, then it comes down to the Dominator.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Take the long shot and see if we can get it. Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
Menace 1-5, you secured
And
the
there's the
remaining
promotion we
civilians, and
wanted.
There are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Yeah, flawless mission. Only 8 people died. No flaw in that. And I forgot to do the mission photo. Uh-oh.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Well, that's alright. It took one for me. Because it's like that. But that's a shame.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
Look at that. Promotions across the board. Who'd he kill? Oh, nobody. Huh. Alright. And another sharpshooter. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I trust Scott to be the sharpshooter. He might sleep in and fail to show up. Okay, Deliverance gets another level, and we're going to take Shadow Step, which means he can run around without triggering alien Overwatch fire, which is kind of nice. Skater, we're going to go with Long Watch. Basically means if anybody in the squad can see something, he can see it as well. And take the shot if it's a clear path of fire. And then Dominator is a ranger. Look at that. Cool. Okay, well done, team. Doesn't look like we have any bonds going on here. Out of oh, cheapers. Man, you know, for a series called Squaddies Forever, these guys really hate each other. What the heck? Well, I'm definitely going to have to recruit a bunch more people, because we gotta mix it up a little more to get some bonds going here.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Alright. Plus 33 supplies, 3 per civilian we saved, which is alright, honestly. So that went fairly well. Okay, so back to the globe. And not now for the supplies, because I still want that.
Avenger plotting new course.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
Okay, so we will construct the resistance ring 50% faster.
The has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group.
Alright, well, decrypting the datapad will give us some intel. 3 days is
I will
decent.
make that our highest priority.
I'm not saying that that's going to be pivotal to anything, because it probably won't, but for 3 days, we may as well just get it done.
We've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
So this is interesting. The more knowledge the Chosen get of you, the more they can do to you. And they have these planned activities that they will carry out at a certain point along the timeline. And it gets, the more you uncover, the more bad things happen to you.
Commander,
Yeah.
we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Plus, the normal events still happen, although they've added new flavors to it. Basically, during the next few weeks, we'll end up getting a choice of a mission to go on, and we can block this effect or that effect, but not both effects. So
Commander,
we'll see.
The factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready
How
to
we
carry
do.
out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
You've got something new for us, Commander. My Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
So, each month we can assign different things to happen. That made no sense. Different abilities that we can use. Right now, the only thing we can do is use wildcard orders from our faction, but as we get more influence with these other factions, we'll be able to use more of these cards and get their bonuses as well. Right now, neither of these really appeals to me. Frankly, I could have used better cards. Well, with that one, though, I'm not in a hurry to get +1 resistance contact. That just means we can contact one more area on the map. That's going to be slow going anyway. So having it so our covert actions are not ambushed is probably the best of the two
We'll need to send
right
our
now.
own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support.
So they'll let us do a mission right away here. And look at that, we've got a sergeant that we can send.
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
So we can rescue Mox, we can hunt the Chosen, we can recruit a scientist, or we can locate the Templar faction. For the time being, I think we'll just rescue Mox. So you see, you can add 2 soldiers to this. You need to add 2 soldiers to this. This one will get +4 on their will, which amounts to their ability to resist psionic attacks. For the moment, though, let's send our 2 rookies on this. It might get them experience and up their level from rookie without putting them in any significant danger.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
So I'm going to interrupt the search for that stuff to get these supplies because it's quick. And we might need those supplies soon.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
To equip a team for the next mission. Magnetic weapons, 15 days. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff we haven't done here, but magnetic weapons is brutally important. So we are just going to dive into that.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Basically second-tier weapons, which we need to survive. Okay.
The cooperation of these extremists will do little to unite the forces of your resistance, Commander.
So we're just going to stop a beat here and take a look. Got a bunch of supplies now.
Commander, the factions have indicated they
We've got
know
an
how to
empty
track
room.
down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
So without the Resistance ring, we cannot actually go on those covert missions past the first one, I think, if I remember correctly. Right now, that's probably the next most important thing to build. I don't need comms yet. The power relay, we want to wait until we get to that power coil.
Commander, we've pushed our
So let's
current
build
power
that.
systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
So she's talking about the power here, 15 out of 15. We've used up all the available power. Once we get here, we can build a power room there, and we will get more. Okay. Now, the other thing that I think we would like to do is recruit some more of my friends. So we will start, and normally at this stage of the game I would not necessarily do this, but I want to load all my friends in. Plus we're having such bad luck with bonds that it seems like not the stupidest thing I could do, despite the fact that we just burned through a lot of supplies to recruit those guys. Alright, back to the map. And we now have a training center. Look at the holographic sectoid, isn't he pretty?
Commander, this facility will allow our soldiers to train together to improve their bonds, while also putting the knowledge they've gained in combat towards learning new abilities.
Okay, so there's a few different things you can do here. You can improve soldier bonds if the soldiers are ready to improve. None of them are. You can retrain a soldier, meaning change their skill selection, or you can add new skills to a soldier. I don't think we have enough points yet to do anything like that, but let's just take a peek here. Yeah, you can see the XCOM points. That's sort of our pool. We've only got 8. And then he's got 8 of his own. So arguably we could add something to him here, but also we want to be able to use these points when he gets up a level.
I've got plenty of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
From what I've seen, you could use the practice.
So for the moment, I'm not going to select anything extra. It's nice that he's a sergeant though, because now that he's a sergeant, we can go to the Guerrilla Tactics School and increase our squad size by 1, which will be crucial. Alright, back to the search. Cleared the alien machinery,
power consumption reached.
which is great. We don't want to build a power room yet.
Provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems. But we'll
We
need
want
to
to
add some
excavate
shields
this
first to
room,
protect the crew.
which will take a little while, but we're still in the early stages. We've got time.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Yeehaw!
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
The end for all of us and all humanity, and yeah. So this is the main thread of the old game, meaning vanilla XCOM 2. Hasn't gone away. We still need to deal with the Avatar project. And once this tracker gets all the way up, something bad happens, but I've never let that happen, so I don't know what it is. But it's bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm really determined. I hate the way they do that. It doesn't let you jump to the site after the Avatar thing comes up. Anyway, I'm really determined to find this grenade and ammo.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
And there you go. We got those promotions that we were talking about.
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
And now we have a mission to go rescue Mox.
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier being held captive by the Chosen. We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
So, let's do the mission. Oh, sit rep. That's a new feature they added as well, where it tells you a special thing about the mission you're about to do. In this case, we all get a single charge of the conceal ability, which means once we've broken concealment, we can conceal ourselves one more time.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Alright, this one is a snatch and grab. You want to go in quick and quiet. So we're taking our best scout. And we're taking our best scout's bond mate because that just makes sense. And doesn't much matter past that. So we'll stick with Deliverance here. Actually, you know what? We'll leave Deliverance behind. Let him take a rest. We will pull out Deadbeat. Alright, so once again through the roster, we've got Corporal Dragunova, also known as Outrider. She's the lady they gave us to play with. Next up, Don Deadbeat C, sporting the heavy weapons gear. Gotta love it. And finally, Gord Smiley R, also sporting the heavy weapons gear, and Outrider's bond mate. Let's get it going.
Sky Ranger.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
We've confirmed that the soldier taken captive during our previous operation is being held within a high-security Advent facility not far from your position. If we try to take them back by force, it won't be long before we're totally outnumbered by enemy reinforcements. Our best bet is to go in quietly, drawing as little attention as possible.
And this is where you really need to listen to that intro, because he's right. Gotta go quiet. Don't turn it into a pitch battle.
The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
The first ability that the bond gives you is this little green guy here called Teamwork. Basically what it lets you do is give one of that soldier's actions to their bond mate's actions. So let's say Smiley's got 2 actions. Teamwork puts him down to 1 action, but Outrider goes up to 3 actions. It's pretty handy, especially if you're in a position to be shooting things. Having said that, it's not going to do us a lot of good on this mission.
I will go.
So, we're going to get all the way over there. Generally speaking, I find the best thing to do
Volk says I am to
is
obey.
just run right around the thing until you get where you need to be.
On the move. Stepping off. We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
So here's where you see how good Outrider is at sneaking. That, if she gets into that radius, she'll alert the cannon. Otherwise, she's safe. In contrast, Smiley can't get anywhere near the thing. So, you can see the difference.
Affirmative.
Alright, and she will just lead the charge here.
Moving out.
Now, we want to get into this building here, get to the cell.
I am trusting you.
Just put her in a position to keep an eye out while these two guys hustle their way over there.
Got it covered. I'm all over it.
Keeping in mind too, Outrider has extended movement when concealed, and that really shows through. She's so far ahead of these guys. So we're gonna pop over here and take a look in.
I'm on the move.
And just set up shop right there while these guys continue to catch up.
Copy that. Will do.
I will reposition.
Really, we're just making sure there aren't any soldiers wandering through here. She's pretty much where we
My
want
watch
her.
begins.
And these two guys are going to come barging in.
Solid copy. Already there.
Okay, so we need to get up there.
Roger that.
Now this is the part where I really should have brought a specialist. What we need to do is hack into the door to open it. A specialist has a chance of doing that without setting off the alarms. Heavy? No. Not even close. So, you know, Deadbeat's gonna trigger the alarm the minute he opens that thing. So we're gonna wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the next turn to do that.
I'm on it.
And we're gonna move Smiley over here. One guy will open the door. Oh, I guess I can't actually do it that way. I was hoping one guy would be able to open the door from beside, and then the other guy could walk in and grab the person, Mox, but that's not gonna work. So,
My turn on watch.
so here we go.
Hacking in now.
Show them what you're made of, Deadbeat. We got a 14% chance of doing it without setting off the alarm. Let's go! Holy crap, he did it! That is awesome!
We've got access. We've got the VIP in tow. Moving to evac.
Alright, so the beauty of that is we are ready to set up the evac position. So Deadbeat's gonna move over here. Dragonova is gonna move over here.
As you order, Commander.
And
I'll watch closely.
Smiley
On my way.
gonna get to where he can pick up the guy. And we will wait one more turn. Because the minute Smiley picks up the guy,
You're heavier than you look. They're on to us!
we got trouble. But we can call in the evac right where we want it.
Requesting evac! Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
And then we can get our butts out of here.
My battle is over.
On the move! VIP secure and in position for evac. On the move.
And we are out of there.
Let's go!
Smooth and easy.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need. It would dishonor us both to deny your success.
Yeah. Alright, photo time. And there it is. What the hell? I opened it without a grenade! Way to go, Deadbeat.
Again, I urge all citizens to remain calm. Though XCOM radicals did manage to release a handful of detainees from our detention center, there is no cause for alarm. For your protection, security patrols have been doubled and curfew extended. Rest assured, they will be found.
I feel so safe. see if we made it an experience here.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned.
Didn't think so.
He's eager to get back into the fight.
Alright, so their cohesion went up, which is nice. Not enough to get us a new bond level, but that's all to the good.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
And look at that. They rescued Mox.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
And yeah, the dubbing on that was horrible. You know, interesting fact, half the time, yeah, there you go. He doesn't even say anything. It's crazy. Alright, I think that's probably enough for another episode, folks. Feeling good? We're heading into the territory where we can go on a lot of missions and get a lot of people killed. So, we'll see you next time.